Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right.
Welcome back to the Never2Late Podcast on episode number 4. I'm Brian, and here was Edgar. How you feeling about episode number
Uh,
4, man? This is
Man,
1 month.
that was more of a right. We have a month since we started. Well, about to be a month. For 4 episodes in weekly basis. But nah, man, episode four. Or not episode three was a fun episode, man. It was more of a personal one.
Yeah,
And
those
man, just on to episode four. This is
good old times.
the one right before we hit our first month, man. And first of all, I didn't even think we were gonna stick with it. But I'm glad that we did, man. And hopefully we continue doing this shit and
Yeah, it's
keep getting better at doing
it's crazy to think that we're able to fit this podcast into and put it into our lives.
it.
It's like with all the stuff that we do, like behind the scenes and all that stuff is like we're kind of just going with it. We're just balancing it out.
Yeah,
So I think it's pretty cool that we're still doing this and we're on episode 4. About to be on episode 5. That's my goal. To at least do 5 episodes. And I've been having fun. I know you have too.
yeah. I've been having fun with it, man.
Yeah,
A
it's
lot of fun with
we're slowly gonna get there, and we're gonna keep improving and getting, we need to keep promoting.
it. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, man. Episode three. It was more of a personal episode. Like I said, more of a reminiscing episode where we kind of talked a little bit about how we met and stuff like that, and um, so that one wasn't as topic heavy
Yeah,
as we usually tend to do, but it was a fun one, man. It was fun one. Anyone that Louis is on is gonna be fun because motherfucker, you never know what he's gonna talk about, you know. So it was a fun one. Um, I'm glad that today we got some uh more serious topics. We could
so it's
keep
they're
keep
serious
allowing people
topics,
to relate to the topics and stuff like that. Yeah.
but this episode's gonna be a little personal to me. So,
Sir, this one is gonna be in your hands, bro. I'm gonna just
yeah,
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna be the Kobe to your Shaq, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
but
In his prime, in the prime days, you know what I'm saying? In those that '01 to '03, '02, 2000 to 2002. You know what I'm saying? That three peat, baby.
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
let's go.
Did you have you been on the Instagram? I know,
I've been seeing you guys grind the fuck out of
I know you
the
posted your
Instagram.
photo. Was it yesterday? That was a nice picture. I mess with that a lot. That's a still photo.
So for those of you that don't know, we pre-record a, a couple of days before, almost a week before every episode. So today is 4/21. Yesterday was 4/20. I don't personally smoke, but I got a lot of friends that do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same.
So I had to post a little 4/20 post on our photography page. Nice little nice little post. Go check it out, man. It's gonna be in the link in the description to the Instagram page on that.
You've been having that photo for like a minute though. I remember.
Yeah, cause I don't even smoke. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like I don't just have
yeah.
weed pictures and shit. Like yeah,
No, it was a really great photo, and same thing with our newest member, Princess. Might be on the next episode of the podcast.
hopefully,
Uh,
hopefully.
yeah, so you guys get to know her a little bit more and see what she's about. So I'm excited for that. But on
Oh, no cap, bro. Hold on, I gotta talk about that, man. I don't know what she's gonna want to, cause Princess is her gamer tag that we met her as. It's her Instagram too, but I don't know if that's what she's gonna want herself referred to if she does join us in the pod.
yeah, I'm used to
But
calling her Princess, like even
yeah,
though
I'm
I know
used
her
to it
real
too.
name, but like,
I'm used to it too. But man, that picture that she posted, bro, that was a clean ass picture. It might be my favorite one, bro. Out
really,
of out of the ones that we have, yeah, low key. Like how the dark um like leads into the
like
middle of the
the
picture and it's
light,
all like
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I fucked with it. I fucked with it heavy.
No, yeah, it's a good photo. I'm not sure if she took that with her camera or her phone.
I don't know, bro. Either way, that shit came out dope though.
Yeah, it was really
Anyway,
good.
man, you were saying my bad. I just had to acknowledge that real quick.
And today's topic is one photography is what I wanted to talk about. Reason why I brought up
Yeah.
Charlotte Lab on Instagram, and because we've been very active lately, and it's one of those things that I always did. I always did it for fun because it's something that we all liked, and one day we'll explain the story how it all started with how we built Charlotte Lab and how it came as an idea. That's gonna be more like a personal episode with the four of us. Uh, but in the
Give you
future,
five.
five of us now. Yeah. Uh, but yeah, photography's always been like a fun thing for me to do. I know it's the same thing with you because you're not too passionate about it. Um, but
You know what it is? Is I'm I mean, Louis and Alexis have always been like really into photography,
yeah,
and me, I was always the guy that was like, I always kind of liked it, but I like more like the editing part of it.
yeah,
Like
that's fun.
I like making shit look
Good.
like yeah, I like making a plain picture, like play with the colors and shit like that. Like I like doing that. Um, so I was always into that. Um, and still am like I'm more of that guy that's gonna do the editing and a bunch of stuff. I do like I know get into graphics and stuff like that. So I'm more of a computer guy than really going out there. I don't really go out much, and I think that's the main issue. Is I don't really go out much, so I'm not really one to just be out here just taking pictures of landscapes and shit. Cause I'm not really out there doing that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do the editing and stuff like that. But I know that you've been talking recently a lot about photography, bro. Like
Yeah. So
I know, like
it's one of
back,
those things. Because I know
yeah,
you do a lot of editing, and even for this podcast, like you do all that stuff, and I always been more about like the business side of things. But recently, like I've been going out a lot. Like, I've been getting more into it, and I know I cut you off just now, but I'm gonna let you continue saying what you were
no,
saying.
no, no. I was done. I was done. Go ahead.
Oh, but yeah, I've been recently I've been more passionate about photography. Like it's been so fun to me, like editing, being in calls with Louis, and just learning how to edit pictures and bring out more color into them. It's been pretty cool. Like my recent post that really motivated me more was my post on my personal Instagram. It was like the whole eclipse thing and putting the background on there, like bringing out those colors a bit more. Cause I don't know if you've seen like the first version of the edit I did. It was good, but then this newer version was a lot better. Like
You're into more of like that like surreal type of like photography, huh? Like
yeah,
where the edit it's kind of a combination of realistic
yeah,
but also like fake added to it.
yeah.
And so now it's like it takes your photography into a way where like it couldn't have just been captured with your phone, you know?
Yeah,
So it's like telling a story kind of
that's
through it's like putting your own vision with what you're actually seeing, you know what I'm saying? It's dope. I fuck with it.
yeah.
Different type of
It's my own
photography.
style. Like I think photography is an art. It's like a picture without words.
It,
And I just love the idea of being creative when it comes to taking the picture and editing the picture. It's like I get to bring out the colors and like you said, it's a combination of realistic and kind of like a fiction.
it,
But yeah, that's what how I want.
it's like writing a novel, bro. It's like
Yeah,
writing a novel or writing a story. It's like where you take elements of real life, then it's not like a biography. You know what I'm saying? It's a novel, so it's like you take elements of real life and you tell a story with it, right? And so
yeah,
your story, you're trying to give off this feeling almost of like you're in a different world type. Like at least from the past post that you put on your personal page,
exactly.
like that's what I got from it. Where I was like, damn, it looks like I'm out in Mars or some shit, you know, with like the red sky and stuff like that. Like it was dope because it was like something where, um, like I said, it felt like I was in a different world. Like obviously, it's something that I wouldn't be seeing in the world where I'm in right now, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I can't just go outside and have that view, you know, which is what usually photography is. It's like it makes real views and just makes them look beautiful, right?
Sir.
Your photography or the lane that you're trying to get in the niche, right? It's like where that you could see elements of that view, but you can't ever see that view, because it's not real. It's not a real thing. It's like you ever have those projects in school where you had to get like pictures of a magazine and put them together to make a collage? Is what it's called, a collage.
Like when you put on the little
Huh?
whiteboard thing or the cardboard
Yeah,
or
like you cut out different images of like you look in a magazine and you cut out little pictures of each one of like different elements. Like
yeah,
you
yeah.
may cut out the sky of a picture of one, and then you put in a random ass
And then
person from
you gotta
another.
write like the
Uh,
little details of it. Is that what you're talking about?
yeah,
Yeah.
that, that's kind of what like what you're doing. Is kind of like a collage edit, right? Where you like the sky is not from your photo, but you incorporate it and then you edit your picture so that it looks, the red sky is like reflecting onto the landscape that they did.
All
That's
right,
that's
you
pretty dope,
noticed
man.
that, huh? The color. yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Come on,
Oh
man.
yeah. Yeah, I did my best to 'cause I already knew what sky I wanted to put on onto the photo, and then I was like, okay, I need to make sure I get the colors right from the bottom, pop it out a little bit more, make it seem like it's actually like
I was a,
over the land.
it was a dope edit because obviously it's not real, but it looked real because of your colors and stuff like that. Like it looked like the sky was actually reflecting on the landscape. Like like it wasn't like one of those where you just replace the sky and it's like nighttime and then but the landscape is daytime and like I could see every little what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
could see every little leaf and shit on the ground. But yet it's dark outside. Like how the hell is that possible, Like your edit was actually like it was a red sky reflecting like red, like there was like a red like gradient almost to your landscape.
yeah, it was dope. That was my favorite picture that I've created so far, and I
You
have
did one a while back when we first started of like you took one of like you were in the middle of the street
it's
of
on my Instagram
like
right now. Still, it's like my first photo. Um, yeah, it was
yeah,
the
where like
galaxy
of a
theme.
movie theater, right?
Yeah, the movie theater.
Like a movie theater. Yeah,
Yeah, I did
that was dope.
I went for like a stretching things type of vibe, and I hit it with
Mm.
the stretching things quote.
That's what I was in. Yeah,
It was it was really
that's what I
cool,
was
and shout out Lexi for
related to.
that quote too, because I didn't even think about putting that quote. That's where I got the idea of creating that photo too, was from Alexis. Uh, that was
Yo,
really
y'all
cool.
motherfuckers just be hitting us up for the quotes and shit.
Yeah,
Y'all just be taking the pictures like out of all the fucking quotes on our Instagram page, even the like because we had pictures before that we
reposted.
archived and stuff like that. Um, fucking bro, a lot of those quotes were from me. Like I would look up the quotes and shit like because y'all motherfuckers just be fucking taking pictures and then like I'm like damn. Nah, but it's kind of hard to find quotes because like it's not just finding. Obviously, you could just search up like fucking inspirational quotes on fucking Google and shit like.
uh, it's
But it's like
it's one of those things
I try to
that
get the vibe of the photo. You
yeah,
know,
it's one of
I
those
try to
things
get the
that
vibe of
you need somebody else's perspective. So that's when we come to you because we
it.
know you like to vibe out a lot, and you get that you understand the feeling of when you look at a photo. Like we do too, but
Yeah.
like you really think about the quote and how to match the quote with the picture. So it's like I had to hit up Edgar. Let's get a quote. You know,
Let's get a quote real quick.
let's just take the photo and send it to Edgar.
Yeah, bro. Like I be getting like a vibe from the photos that y'all get, and then like I'll relate it back to you guys. Like, oh shit, like I can see how this like makes this vibe, and you're like, yeah, that's what I was going for. So, okay, you know. Yeah, I'm just kind of good putting emotions, I guess, into words, you know, or into like kind of putting whatever we're thinking into words, even though it may not seem like it right now because shit, I can't even talk correctly. It takes me a while, right? And podcast is in the moment.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're very well, you're the smartest person in our group, so it's like
But chill out with that.
so when we need something like stuff like that, it's kind of like no, we come to you for it because I mean you understand it, and like going back to like April of 2020 when quarantine during quarantine we had some like very deep conversations late night, and I always had these ideas for Shutter Lab, you know, and I can never put my ideas out into words, but I can at least somewhat describe them, and I always told you those ideas, and you're able to put those ideas into like or to make an actual, you know, make it like describe it in a better way than I can, you know.
Mm.
So like you're really good at that. So it's one of those things. And I think that same day, if I remember correctly, or that same week, I spoke to you about introducing Beyond the Shutter, which is something you came up
All right.
with too. So it's like
Yeah.
I told you I want to do something like behind the scenes type of stuff, but you came up with the name of Beyond the
Yeah.
Shutter. Well, I thought
Yeah.
it was really clever. Still a really good name too.
Yeah, man. Because basically, what Shutter Lab is, right, was well, really, it was. It's not just our photography page. It's like obviously we named it that because of the photography, but what it is, it's more than its name, right? It's really our group and our lifestyle, and you know,
It's
our
a
family that
yeah.
that we have, you know,
It's not.
and
It's more than a brand.
yeah,
Yeah.
you
It's more
know,
than a brand. It's family. Something that we love to do is our passion. You know.
and it's like we don't really we do everything together, man. Like and it's crazy too because you live in Colorado, me and Alexis live in California, Louis lives in Mexico. This is what state? I don't know what
Minnesota.
state she lives in, but she lives in a different state.
Yeah.
Um, so it's like everything we do somehow we do together. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, so that's all it really was. With Shutter Lab was it was finally that like physical thing that we all put in effort into. And it could have been photography, it could have been anything. At this moment right now, it's also this podcast, right? It's something where we could all physically put our work into and grind for, and we're all helping push each other,
Yeah.
right? And so that's what Shutter Lab was. It's like it's really us helping each other grow, you know. And so the idea behind the shutter was kind of that, bro. It's like every group goes through that, bro. Every group, every friend group or every family group, somebody, a group of people that are tight like that are always gonna push each other, right? And so this is our journey to, um, grinding, bro, grinding to do whatever we do. Our passions that we're finding along the way. Um, we're still discovering shit that we like to do, shit that we don't like to do. Um, you know, so it's really um just our journey, and that's why like behind the shutter was that thing, right, where it's like it's almost a documentary of that everyday
Yeah.
grind, bro. You know?
The behind the scenes of our lives and the way we work, just like behind the work. You know, it's like you said, it's
Yeah,
what you said earlier. You know, we're telling a story through our photos, and I had an idea as well after. I think once we thought of behind the shutter, I was like, let's write a book, a novel. Let's do a novel, and based on our lives and kind of add our own twist to it, and we'll slowly tell that story of the novel as we go with uploading our photos, and we'll like eventually people will have to put all these photos together to paint the big picture,
yeah,
and it's gonna tell you the story of how all this and that happened
yeah.
with the twist on it. So I think it was pretty cool how we thought about stuff like that.
Not only that too, but like you go on the Instagram page and see that we all have our own style.
Yeah,
Like I said, we all do most of the things together, but we all have our own flavor. Like we all put in our own element to it. We're all different people, but we like doing things together, right? So it's not like, oh, I'm just the same motherfucker that Brian is. Like, nah, it's we all seem to find essence that or things that we're all similar in liking, but we add our own little twist to it. And so you go to the Instagram page, you see, like Brian said, or like I was saying about Brian, he's more into that surreal type of photography, right? You look at me, I'm more into like macro type of photography, stuff like that. Um, Louis is more into like landscape stuff like that. Alexis is more into like people and street type of vibe. And then Princess, she's new and she's adding her own little element to it as well. So it's like really just five people, coming together to for one vision, and that's what it was.
See our vision through our lens. That's our motto.
Sir.
Yeah, and then we're talking about coming up with like merch as well. Like I know that won't be for a while, but like even then, like still coming up with ideas for it. I thought that was pretty cool, and like designing all the stuff for it was a lot of fun to me.
Yeah.
Just seeing how
It was
creative
a grind though.
it really is. And I'm trying to find the people to print out these hoodies and getting them out for us so we could actually like sell them. I found people for those too, by the way.
Still
So
trying to redesign though.
yeah,
I'm still trying to
yeah,
redesign
redesign.
because I came up with a first design, and I'm a guy that's gonna always. I'm my own biggest critic, so I'm never. I don't know if you noticed too. Like when we were designing, like every little thing, I would be like, "Nah, bro, I don't like it," and you guys would be
After a
like,
while,
"Nah, it looks dope."
yeah.
Nah, I don't
Me
really
and Louis
like
were
it,
like, yeah, that's dope, but what are you talking about? They'd be like, nah, I'm gonna make a new one tomorrow. I'm like,
and
okay.
yeah, and so I'm always fucking, changing up and doing that, But yeah, man, we're gonna see about that. Maybe make some stuff about the Never Too Late too as well. But um, we're rocking actually the hoodie last episode, but you didn't even show it off, bro. Or was it 2 episodes ago? You didn't even
Last
show
no,
that motherfucker off though.
I think it was last episode.
The little the little
No,
the
2 episodes.
little
Yeah,
practice hoodie or whatever the fuck you want to call it, the beta hoodie,
yeah.
alpha hoodie.
The little
I don't know
test.
what the fuck it is.
It was comfortable. It's pretty comfortable.
Yeah,
Like I like
but
that kind of material on the next one too as well. But we gotta redesign. Finding the right
a
font
new
and
logo.
yeah, we've been
I actually like that logo.
yeah. We could always like redo it.
I'm gonna see if I could find a way to like redo it, but we'll mix it up with a little something,
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like,
get a different little vibe going.
you remember how you wanted to do that logo was like the same design but add like the rose going through it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
like that.
clean. But then I was like, I wanted to do that, bro. I had so many ideas for like different like. I didn't just want it to be merch. No, I didn't want it to be merch. I wanted it to be like something that like you could wear and motherfuckers would be like, "Yo, that shit looks
Like
dope." Like even if you don't know who the fuck Shutter Lab is, right?
something that's gonna be
So
part of your lifestyle, like
yeah.
your everyday.
So like I was trying to find ways of like sometimes not even including the word Shutter Lab.
Yeah, same. That's what I was
Just
thinking
something,
about.
you know, something that could relate to it. Like I don't know if you remember where I was trying to make the pictures into the word.
Yeah,
Um, so it was like something that came from us, right, with pictures. I had different ideas, man, and that's actually one of the homies that I was talking to. He's starting his own like clothing brand stuff like that. So hopefully we get him here to talk. Once we grow on our own a little bit, that way, it provides a hopefully a bigger platform for him to talk, and we both could help each other.
yeah. It's
Yeah, that's one of the homies that I have. That I already hit up, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll be cool with being on the podcast, stuff like that." So we got shit in the works, But yeah, man, it's a grind. It's a grind, and I'm loving it, man. I'm loving every second of it.
what are your thoughts on like balancing this podcast with your like everyday life? Has it
Um,
has it like affected the way you do
I
things,
mean, nah,
like before
cause like
recording?
I said, or like how we said, bro, it's like it's really just having a conversation. Like we were
Yeah,
already having conversations, bro. So it's like really nothing outside of the ordinary. It's just the fact that you gotta take a little bit extra time to record, edit, cut shit out that we didn't need to cut or that we didn't need in the video, stuff like that. Upload, render videos and stuff like that. So it's a little bit of extra time, but as far as anything else, bro, at the moment, no. But like we said last week or last episode was, we're gonna see about hopefully producing more content. So it's definitely gonna be a bit more. But like I said, man, I've been loving it. So it's like as long as I'm able to make time for it, bro. It's like I don't really mind the grind.
yeah,
Um,
it's
we
fun.
we're used to not being not sleeping and shit. Like
Yeah,
when we find things that we individually do, or like what I'm saying, like back when I was in college, bro, fucking doing projects and shit every day, man. Like, I was sleeping like 2-3 hours a night, bro. Like, come on, man, this ain't shit. So, um, no, Louis, when he finds his passions, bro, that motherfucker don't even sleep all day, bro. So,
that would be.
uh,
You'd be like, "Good
that
morning, good night."
motherfucker be on some other shit.
You'd be like, "What?"
Yeah, so same shit, like at the moment, um, you know, it's still luckily very new, so there's still a lot of effort going into it. Nah, man, I'm excited to actually get more work with this. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like right now it's still not taking enough of my time away. I'm excited for it to fucking get to the point where I'm like, fuck, bro, like
Like,
like
how we
where it
what are we
gets
gonna do next
overwhelming almost.
podcast? you know,
Yeah,
yeah,
like where that shit's just constantly in my head. Cause right now I still got time to think about this shit sometimes.
yeah.
It's like, bro, like I kind of want to get to the point where I'm like, damn, I'm too busy to even think about anything else, bro. I'm fucking, thinking about the pod, thinking about the Instagram page, thinking about other shit that we got, behind the scenes, bro. It's like, bro, I'm really trying to grow the brand and fucking, just expand, bro.
It's not just about us either. Like, it's about helping our family too as well. Like when it comes to, because we're starting out a business from the bottom up, and then it's not easy doing it. I know a lot of people think like it's, oh, where's the merch, where's all that. Well, it's not easy starting a business. Like it's like you're really starting from nothing. Like you want to even have something like what we have now. It's it's crazy to think of, especially that we're not really too much into like the business side of things. I went to school for it a little bit, but I really didn't learn much about it. I'm kind of more like self taught, but yeah, it's a fun process. I feel like people kind of try to rush it a lot. But anyways, like for me, I'm balancing out a lot of things, and I think it's crazy that we're able to like input this podcast into our lives every day. Like you said, it's something like we just usually do anyways. Like we just talk, but we're recording. I think for me, it's just what it's having to sit down and record and make the time for that.
It's more of a scheduled thing
Yeah,
now. It's
at
like,
that point, yeah. But like for me, I'm balancing out work, photography, my business side of things, and what I do, my personal stuff, like from podcasts and my personal hobbies. It's like putting all that together is kind of like it's hard, but it's fun. It's a real grind. Like I might,
I think I think that's what like we were talking about when was the last episode? Well, kind of. Then we fucking went off to a different thing. But it's like we all like grinding, bro. So it's like finding new things to do and stuff. It's like yeah, it's hard. Um, because you don't really expect to make time for random shit, But
yeah,
if you like it, if you enjoy doing it, you're passionate about it, like
yeah. We put
you're
that
gonna
work in.
always make time for it and stuff like that. And like, luckily, we all like the grind, bro. You know, so what may seem like a lot to other people, like to us, bro, it's really like it's fun, bro.
Yeah.
It's fun to have something to work towards. Like we're always pushing ourselves and pushing each other, and to have something where, multiple things where we're working, um, we're putting in extra hours into, bro. It's like it's fun.
It's super fun. And one thing, like for me, like when doing the grind is like, well, it's like for all those, like we hate being bad at. We hate being bad at doing things that we like like I
We
hate.
grind until we the best.
Yeah, like last episode, Louis said we're in competition with ourselves, and we're like pushing each other to keep improving. And it's true though. Like we're constantly improving. We're trying to be great at something we love doing. You know, it's like it's a passion. We're gonna keep putting those hours in and try to make the best of what we can. You know.
And the thing is, too, it's like we're all confident as people, so it's like we have that healthy competition too, where it's like I want you to be great, but I also want to be greater than you. But
Yeah.
then you also want to be greater than me, but you also want me to be great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not like so it's like a healthy competition where it's like we're elevating each other, bro, and
Yeah.
that's the fun part, right? And it's like that's what I wanted to show the people, bro. It's like this group that we have, bro, is special, bro. It's like something where, bro, like we're improving anything that we touch, bro. It's like we don't stop until we're great at it. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and that's what like excited that's what excites me about starting new things with y'all. It's like like starting this pod, bro. It's like right now we ain't shit. You know, we know that, and
But we're grinding.
I'm excited. I'm excited to get to a fucking episode 100, bro. And it's like we got a fucking intro, and what I'm saying, we got it all locked down and stuff like that. And we're talking about we're getting interviews from we're getting other people on the podcast and interview. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm excited for all of that, for that grind, bro, to like grow. Um, in that journey, bro. Like I'm really passionate about that journey and stuff like that. Especially with y'all, bro. It's like it's a special group that we have, bro. And I think it's cool that we acknowledge it at moments like this, because what I'm saying, like, oh yeah, everybody got friends and stuff like that. Not everybody got a close ass group like that, that where it's like all of y'all, are trying to grow together. Like sometimes people hating on each other, bro, and it's like, damn.
Yeah, dude. I seen a lot of groups, and no offense to them, like do your thing, but I see a lot of groups that are like, oh, we're gonna go party, you're gonna go do this, but aren't pushing each other to be better, like in their lives every day. It's
Like
like,
yes man type of people.
yeah, it's like we're like natural at it. We're like we want each other to be the best we can. We're all happy for each other. We want to keep pushing ourselves till we can no more. But I mean, obviously, we're gonna keep. It's never gonna stop. It's a unless it's time to retire. But
Yeah.
that's in the
Ah
future.
man,
So
we're always gonna find something to do, bro, and it's like it's dope because never go, a day where it's like nothing new happened, bro. It's like something always happens at least to one of us. And for us to share our stories and stuff like that. Obviously we haven't gotten like too personal on this podcast, but maybe one day, and we'll talk about the crazy shit that has happened to us, bro. We got some funny ass shit that has happened to us, stuff like that, and or some serious shit where it's like, fuck, bro, like damn, you know. But with us, bro, it's like it's dope because we all motivate each other, and like it's easy for me to like come to y'all and tell y'all, oh shit, look, this is what I did today, this is what happened today, and it's like y'all motivate me to keep on going. You know what I'm saying, in that direction, or if it's something bad, then what I'm saying, y'all got my back and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, man, it's dope.
hey, but it wouldn't be us if we didn't throw any jokes in there.
Oh yeah, bro, like y'all are definitely gonna kick me when I'm down, but on some funny shit,
But like we're gonna
Where
try.
it's like you're gonna kick me when I'm down, where it's gonna pick me up
Yeah,
somehow. You know what I'm saying? It's funny.
yo, we
Like
be having some
I
funny conversations, man.
Bro, we used to fucking roast the fuck out of each other, like
Yeah.
for no reason, bro.
Monday Night
Sounds
Raw, bro.
bro, that shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, we did
But
that
yeah,
every week for like a month, bro. We roasted each other every Monday.
yeah.
Those were some funny
Like,
jokes.
come on, that shit. All the people that were in our group, but not in our group. That's when they all left. Bro. They're like, fuck this shit, bro.
Yeah, like these fools are some bullshit. Like,
Yeah, bro. That's when I remember our Snapchat group was like had like 10 people in there, probably, bro. Like
do we have?
slowly, you see one leave, then the other leave, and it's like, oh shit.
You couldn't
Yeah,
handle it.
yeah.
Then we introduced Friday Night Spectre.
We're gonna bring them
I
back
saw.
into the group chat just to keep roasting them and shit.
Oh, you thought it was over? You thought it was just
Yo.
Mondays? Nah, here's Friday too.
You thought this shit was over, motherfucker? Start a whole new group with them.
Trying to fuck up
Oh shit!
your
You
start of
thought
your
you thought this
week.
was a game,
Or
huh?
we're gonna end fucking up your week. That's how it happened, but no, it was on. It was all jokes though. It wasn't anything like personal or serious. You know, it's that's just the way we got along. And to this day, like those people don't have anything against us. We don't have anything against them. You know, they left because they just didn't want to be part of that. But we're cool with them.
We cleared it with him.
Yeah,
You know?
but sometimes like
It was just in the moment, not everybody's gonna fucking be comfortable with taking heat.
yeah, I mean, it kept all four of us, five of us, maybe 6, 7 of us all together. Like, you know what I mean? But mainly it's the four of us because like that's how it all started.
Er,
Well, I'm gonna say 5 of us because Princess is our new member. Shout out to her.
that's crazy.
And no, she's been a part of this not the group, but like she's been with us since y'all met me almost.
Yeah, since like 2013, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, like she's been there since the beginning.
She goes on like hiatuses and shit where you're like, where the fuck is Princess at? But shit.
Yeah, but she has
Be
a
back
family
sometime.
though, so
Yeah.
I'll let her do her thing.
You got one daughter or two? One, right?
I think she has one. But
Anyways,
yeah.
oh, welcome to Shutter Lab,
Yeah.
Princess. Hope you first girl in the team, in the actual team. Um, there was some love in the newest Instagram post.
Yeah.
By the time this episode comes out, I don't know if it's gonna be the newest one, but
Yo,
we tag whoever took the photo at the bottom.
even
So,
even before Princess joined the team or Shadow Lab, I always included her in everything we try to do. Like even before she even joined. Like we'll be on Discord, like I'll give her like a staff rank on there, Like
yeah,
like I'll be like, hey Princess, like you're gonna be a part of it either way, like but she ended up joining on her own will, like she was like, oh, this is something I like doing too. You guys are posting some real cool stuff on there, so we're like, all right, come through.
you're real good at it
Yeah.
from her first post, and she has a couple on her own personal page.
Those are pretty cool. Like what she has on her pages, like the one she has on the one she took in the forest. I think that's what it was. Like the fire in the forest. I thought it was pretty cool.
This shit's it's dope because it's one more person to be inspired by, bro, and
Yeah.
to go with. You know, what I'm
Like
saying?
learn
So
a whole
it's
different style of.
yeah, bro.
way they
Like
do
like
things.
I said, us four of us, we're so different yet so the same. Where it's like we all bring different things to the table and just take from each other's plate.
Yeah.
And it's dope because we're able to fucking incorporate different shit. Like I might fuck around and one day be like, yo, you know what? I like that fucking sky that Brian did. Now
Oh, let
let
me
me
add
try
my
to do
twist.
fucking yeah. Let
Yeah.
me add my twist. And then I fucking fuck around and bring this new style, and then Alexis gets, you know what I'm saying? And it's like it's dope because the bigger the group is, yet maintain the closeness that we have. It's like it's only positive things that can come from it, bro. And it's like I said, man, I really fuck with the picture that I just posted. Like, it's probably my favorite one, and it's definitely an inspiring thing, bro. Where it's like, bro, Loki, I saw that picture. I was like, bro, I kind of want to go take a picture similar to that shit, bro. Like, what the fuck, like.
I think
And I don't even.
your 420 post was my favorite so far.
421?
Yeah, I don't know why,
Yeah.
but like it inspired me to edit more photos from your shit. Like
Like,
you what was it? I posted on my story and you like swiped out on it and you like told me, I was like, you took that picture? I was like, nah, that's one of Louis' edits or photos that you took, and I was like, I just edited it for it. I was like,
yeah, bro.
oh,
It's like
it's cool.
I said, bro. Like my picture was a simple ass picture, but it was just the edits that like kind of brought it to life.
Yeah,
You
like
know,
the
where
whole
it's
color
like
was like I was
it was
inspired by that. I don't know why.
yeah, you know, and it brings focus to what like that. That's my whole the way I like photography. It's like where it's one focused thing, but it's like shit going on in the background type shit.
Yeah,
So with that one, it was a simple as background. It's like if I would have just have uploaded the picture with like full color, like it would be like okay, well it's
like
just it's
what
just a
are you
fucking
looking at? Like what?
yeah, you know,
Yeah,
like
you
you
know.
would see the little fucking weed plant and shit like
Yeah.
that, but
No, yeah, that
you
was
know,
pretty dope.
but if you know you grayscale the background and then it's the little green plant, now it's like an extra focus on it, you know, and
Yeah.
obviously with it being 420, I wanted the focus to be on that. So yeah, man, that's kind of my kind type of style. It's like I know Louis is a photography that like I wish I could do, but I can't. Like I try to do it, I
He's
can't do it as
he's
good as him. Where it's
creative
like
with how he
he gets a whole picture and makes it all look good, and it's like
yeah.
damn, bro. It's like
It's
I'm like bro, like when I take a picture, I try to focus on one thing, and it's hard for me to be like make the whole
like the
thing
way he does it. Yeah.
whole. You know what I'm saying? Like a canvas, bro. Where it's like every little part of it is fucking dope, and it's like
Yeah. Louis been
damn,
doing it
I
for a
like when I
while.
capture things. Yeah. And he's been doing it with like an actual camera. Like me, I'm still off my phone and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like
But yeah.
Louis and Alexis, bro, they really do this shit, bro.
Yeah. Dude, speaking
Yeah.
of Alexis, his photos are like crazy. He inspired me to do that whole like start adding the whole like fiction thing to my pictures. That's where I got the inspiration from Alexis.
Alexis really does a little bit of everything though.
Yeah,
Like
no,
Alexis
he
does
mixes it up really good.
like landscape. He takes like portraits of people. Um, he does the fucking little surreal thing where it's like
Yeah.
you know fake a little bit of fakeness or fake
Have
elements
you
to
seen
it.
his gallery? Yo, that man is holding him back.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
I've seen it like on his actual like me and Alexis actually kick it in person.
Yeah.
Every once in a while. So I've seen some shit. Like he's the one that actually inspired me to do macro photography because like this motherfucker. This was years ago, bro. All right, you know how the post on the Instagram page that we posted my first one
Yeah.
was a leaf with like water drop. I
Yeah.
got that shit from him. Like not that picture, but like that
The idea.
idea.
Yeah.
'Cause he had this one picture, bro, where it would look dope as shit. I'll never forget it. It was like a leaf just hanging, bro, and then it was one little singular water drop falling from it, bro, and he captured it like right when it was like tearing away from the leaf, bro. That shit was a beautiful ass picture,
Like it was
bro,
just perfect
and
timing.
that was years ago, bro, and so like, bro, like I'll never forget that picture, and that's what inspired me to do macro, bro, because I was like, yo, like that's just dope. I no cap. Like that day that I took that picture, I was waiting everything, bro. I was waiting fucking broccoli and shit. Like fucking, I see how water drops look on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was
You were just
doing
pouring
my
water on
best.
it.
Nah, I was spraying it, bro. I had a
You're
little
like
water.
drip,
I was
motherfucker.
spraying them. Yeah, it was like drip, bitch. But now, man, like I said, bro, it's like, bro, like get inspired from different shit, bro.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
And what I really like about Luis is how he does his angles and how he positions the camera for like what picture he wants to take of, like if it's like street photography or
he really thinks his whole
yeah,
like he doesn't like. That's what I was saying about him. Like what I find hard is me. I photograph a thing, right? It's like him. He really thinks the whole image, bro. It's like not just whatever object he's trying to capture. It's
like
the
the
whole
whole
image
yeah, like
is
with the
you
details
know
in
what
it,
I'm saying?
like. And I was editing one of his pictures yesterday that he took with his he took with the phone and not with his camera, and I was noticing all the details in there. And I was like, do you know how much of those details I need to like pop out as color like edit. It was a lot, and then he was like, "All right, get rid of the wire on that photo," because he's been like teaching me how like edit, like helping me improve on like my edits. So I think it's really cool that he's helping me out with that. And yeah, I was like, yeah, there's like so many details in one photo. It was like it's insane how he does all that. So I was like, all right, I need to step up my photography game next time.
That should inspire
Yeah, it really did inspire me. Like
you.
I'm like, okay, I have a camera. I have a new camera coming in. I just bought.
Wait, but why it inspire you? You trying to be better than that motherfucker,
Yeah.
huh?
Low
Low key,
key.
bro.
Yeah, I have to, bro. Or else it bothers me if I'm not as good as I want to be, you know.
Yeah.
But
Then at the
Louis the
same time,
homie,
you're
so
still happy for him. You're
yeah,
still like, oh,
yeah, like I love
like,
his photography. Like he's always
but it's like, bro, like I want to be better than you, low key.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean that's gonna happen one day, but he just knows a lot. Like he's teaching me how to use a brush, like an adjustment brush, on Lightroom, and like having to clean up the streets, make it look better, cleaner,
the thing
stuff like
about
that.
Louis too is he ain't afraid to like spend on his equipment or his
No,
programs that he uses. You
it's an
know, so it's
investment,
like
bro. Like
it's an
yeah.
investment.
Like I even like when he needs like a program or something and he doesn't like the money to do it, I even invest my money into it. Like, all right, like I know this is something you love doing. I'm gonna let you rock with this. So I was like, I'll put out the money for you. Uh,
Yeah.
so like that, like I got him some programs before. Even so I could learn too. So it's like he's really into
Yeah.
that. Like he really does it. Um, but yeah, he sent me a few photos through email the other day, even on Discord, and he was like judging my edits as I was editing. He was like telling me what to do, and I was like, damn, like I'm inspired by all this because like now I want to be better than what I'm putting onto this picture.
Yeah.
So like I'll come back to it and then I'll edit it again and like it comes out better. Like I did with my personal Instagram post, the whole red and the eclipse sky and all that. I came back to that picture like 3-4 times just to edit. I'm like, okay, I finally got the color to match.
'Cause that was the one that you had first edited with like the moving like shooting star, right? Like,
Yeah,
the background.
yeah,
Yeah, I noticed. I know. I was like, that's kind of the same foreground. This is
yeah. It's
different
more,
sky this
yeah.
time. Yeah.
So it's more. It was more color that popped out. It was a lot more clear, and with a different sky. Because looking at the other photos, like Louis helped me edit that photo, and looking back at it, I was like, okay, this kind of looks old to me. It doesn't look. This is like what I want it to look like.
You know what I had a problem with that edit was? I think I told you too. It's kind of like it looked like flat.
Yeah,
'Cause it was all like one color, kind of.
yeah,
You know, obviously not all one color, but you know what I'm saying. Like it was all giving off the same color vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like it was all. It looked flat, bro. It looked like there was no element to it. Like it was
yeah.
just one whole thing, and it's like with the new one that you have, it's like okay,
Like you have
you know,
to see
you
all those details,
brought in some
elements.
depth with the color.
Yeah,
You know, like
it's
I
good.
actually feel like I'm in the picture where I'm seeing the fucking solar eclipse. You know, and
Yeah.
it looked dope.
No, yeah, that's why I try to take all my photos. Like I want people to see and feel like the photo, like you're in it. Like there's two different people in that photo. Like it's me and it's the camera. Like the way I take the photographer and the viewer of the photo. So it's like, you know, think about it that way, and then you're gonna find like the perfect picture of what you want to take. And to even take that picture, I had to like drive up like 2 hours to even go take that photo. So it was
Shish.
like, it's one of my favorite photos that I've taken.
To take the picture of the weed, I just had to go to my brother's house.
I
Honestly,
was like, hold on, let me in, let me take this photo, I'm out.
shout out to my older brother, man. Shout out.
No, yeah, it's fun, bro. Like I've been having fun with it, and I'm excited for the
No, I've
future.
been seeing you've been talking about this shit a lot.
Yeah, recently,
You know what I'm
like
saying? I fuck with it. I fuck with
yeah,
the vibe you've been giving off lately.
yeah,
You know,
recently,
you've been on that grind mode.
yeah. And I have like I said, I have a new camera coming in on Sunday, so it's like get ready for my next day off on Tuesday. I get to go out take some photos. So
Meanwhile, my phone just broke.
yeah, bro. You told me that earlier, so I was like, damn.
all bad. But it ain't what it is. You
I
feel
mean,
me? Like
you're
fuck
gonna
it.
get a new one soon too.
Yeah, fucking we ball, bro. Like
Yeah,
either way, grind continues. We
yeah.
gonna keep doing what
Hey,
the
ain't
fuck we
stopping
do.
you from doing it too.
Ain't stopping shit, bro. Like all it is a little setback, minor setback for a major comeback. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I
if you
might
need,
fuck around and pop out with a new phone and a camera. What's up? You know?
yeah, there you go. I remember, shout out Alexis, bro, because when we first started this photography, thing or brand, he helped me, because I didn't have photos. I didn't have a camera or anything. Like I was taking pictures with my phone, but the quality wasn't as good. He let me,
Police beats and shit.
he let me borrow a photo to upload,
Mhm.
and it was
I remember that shit. I
yeah.
was like, bro, this ain't you, cut.
It was I think it was at the beach, right? Yeah, I was like, all right, cool. Like he's gonna let me borrow
You know
this.
why I knew it wasn't you? Because I was there when he took the picture.
Yeah. No, I always
I was
I
like,
give him his credit, but he let me take the credit for it on the post. I was like, all right.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm expired now
I
because
was like,
I gotta go take my own photos.
what the fuck? This ain't his picture.
Yeah,
I was there at that place, bro. This is a whole different ass state from him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even when we took photos, we'll post them in the group chat, and now you just see Edgar, Louis, Alexis saved the photo.
Everybody just saves the photo, edits it our own
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
See who edits it the best.
yeah. You'll see like at least like 5 to 10 versions of the same photo,
Of the same photo.
of
Yeah.
like different edits. I'm like
You
damn,
see
like chill out.
like two edits from each motherfucker. It's
Yeah,
like, oh shit, that one came out clean. Nah, that one came out better though. Oh,
yeah,
this is bro. It's dope, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like the fucking group that we have, bro. It's fucking dope because it's like we're just working, bro. We're just working and fucking challenging each other, and it's like, bro, fucking like that whole thing where it's like, bro, we all edit the same photo, and it's like we're all telling each other like, nah, bro, your shit don't hit like that, or bro, the colors are kind of off, and it's like somebody else posts there, and it's that one's better, and this and that.
now I gotta
Now
do
that
that,
makes
but in my own way.
me want to fuck
Yeah.
that motherfucker. I'm gonna do something better. You know what I'm saying? It's dope.
Hey, yeah, like one time, I think Louis posted, and I liked his photo. I was like, all right, check me out. Go check my last post. I was like,
Yeah.
I know it's better. Like, I know you fuck with it. Nah,
Yeah, bro,
it didn't actually come out better though, but he liked it, so it's cool. But now it's like, it's about to be 2 years, bro, since
since we started.
since we started Share Lab. Like, it's about to be
But
two
I mean,
years.
we took like a year off.
Yeah, quarantine happened. The whole COVID situation.
But
Um,
yeah, we took a year off because like honestly, we got kind of like we have that. That's the bad part about us. It's like when we grind hard to the point where it's like we get over it quick,
yeah,
and we're like, fuck,
and then we
what's
find something
next?
new to do.
Yeah, you know.
What did we
And
do?
then we may go back for it. We may go back to it for like like a year later, and it's like
Well,
that's the one thing that we've been trying to stop is fucking stop that fucking grind, that that passion for shit from fizzling out. You
yeah.
know,
So from
like
so we started September 30th, 2019. Is when we started Charlotte, and it'll be a whole new podcast for that. How it happened, what went into it. But
so I wasn't even there.
yeah. But we
I
still.
was at work. I was at work. I just received a notification.
Hey, you trying to do this?
Like, bro, I just received a fucking Snapchat message. I'm on my break.
From
Check
the
my
three of
phone.
us.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
motherfucker's like, "Hey, bro, this is the login and the password for Shutter Lab." I remember asking, I was like, "What the fuck is Shutter Lab?" And, it's a photography. I was like, "Bro, what the? I don't even do photography, bro." Like at the time, I didn't even, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Bro,
And then,
the
but
story to
that
it.
shit made me want to start.
The
Yeah.
whole story. It was a day after my birthday.
Mhm.
I remember. It was like day after my birthday. We're just talking and we're like, let's set up a photography thing. And we're like, all right, let's match it. Let's message Edgar and see if he wants to do it. And yeah,
I didn't respond. I don't think I
no,
responded for like a while because I was at work.
yeah, well, yeah, you were at work and you weren't sure if you wanted to like do something with that.
Mm.
We're like, oh,
I
let's do
didn't do
it.
photography at the time.
Yeah, I didn't either, but Louis convinced me to do it. Or even Alexis, they were like, yeah, like get a camera, let's take some photos. And I was like, I've been wanting to do photography for like the longest time, but I just never knew how and how to start it. Like I knew to take pictures, obviously, but like how to even edit the photos. Like I've been taking pictures since I was younger, but never edited the photos or put my type
I
of
never
style
really
in it.
thought about. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it was about to be 2 years, a few months, and going back to what you said is like we grind hard enough to where it kind of just fades out. Like we
Yeah.
we go we go back into it, but
We have an addictive, like, as a collective, we have an addictive kind of mindset, I guess, where it's like we get fucking addicted to whatever we're doing at the time. Where it's like, bro, we just do that shit and only that, and
yeah,
it's like that's what we were talking about last episode or 2 episodes ago, where it's like we're trying to find that balance between shit, right? Where it's like we don't just, yeah, obviously we put in work into shit, but don't let it fizzle out. Like,
yeah.
don't outwork yourself,
I never
And
stopped. I don't know if you noticed. I never stopped. Our
mm,
we started September of 2019. Our last post was December of 2019.
I think me and you tried to bring it back a couple times, but it's
Yeah,
like,
but I never stopped. Like to this day, like I still write things in my notes where I come up with ideas and I write them down. And like during beginning of the new year of 2020, I continued to keep writing my ideas down. Like, but I
I
didn't.
I kind of I kind of transitioned into that whole like graphics and stuff like that. Like I started doing that.
Yeah,
I do more of the like behind the scenes type of shit for us. Like I don't really be doing the shit that we actually put out. I've been putting in like the behind the scenes type of shit. It was like I was more into the whole graphics thing. Like I fell in love for a while, like with just doing graphics, doing logos. I did my sister's uh business logo.
that one came
I
out
did the
clean though.
logo for I did a logo for this podcast. I did the logo for Shutter Lab. Um, I did a logo for one of my homies. So it's like, yeah, like I got into that for a while. So then y'all were continuing to do pictures, and I was just fucking focusing on graphics and shit. Um, yeah, man, like, yeah, you never stop. Like, you would message because you always message me with your ideas. It's like sometimes Louis don't be taking shit serious. Um, so like I know like whenever we want to talk about serious shit, we don't really talk to Louis too much because that motherfucker just take everything as a joke. Um, Alexa's just a busy. Alexa's just a busy ass dude. It's hard to
Yeah.
fucking contact that motherfucker.
Yo, if you see him
He
in the
just randomly
chat,
popping
be,
chat.
be blessed if you see him in the chat, bro. Like,
Yeah. Be blessed,
yeah,
bro,
it's
because
so
it's
rare that
like
you see him
holy
in the
shit.
chat. Like, you
Um,
pop up to read the chat though, like he won't
bro,
like
he'll pop
respond.
up. What's funny about him though is he's always grinding, bro. So
Yeah.
it's like he won't message for like 2 3 weeks, but then like he'll message and he'll just be like, "Oh shit, fucking," he'll just drop like 20 pictures on in the chat. It's like, bro, what the
Oh, so
fuck?
that's
And
what you
it's
were
like,
doing.
yeah, and it's not even from the same day. Like it's
Yeah.
of different places, of different. And it's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, this what you were doing, bro? Like, it's dope, man.
Oh, I thought you were working. You're out there taking photos.
Yeah, bro. Like you doing everything,
Oh
bro. It's
yeah.
just like so. Me and you mostly have the like serious conversations where it's like we're more of thinkers in the group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There were some
Um,
very deep, serious conversations though. Like there were some really good conversations that I don't know if we saved them in the chat, but
I still
but
know, bro. I still know what the fuck we
yeah,
talked about.
there were some
There's still a
deep.
couple ideas that we talked about that I still want to do.
Oh yeah,
It's
of course.
just
I do too. Like
like the whole picture novel. I'm not gonna get into it because
I don't know if you remember though.
you know what I'm saying.
I was like, 2020 is gonna be our year. Like we're gonna do this project that I've been
And
planning.
fucking the
Quarantine hit.
pandemic, bro.
Yeah, I was like, oh well, I'm not going
Oh
outside.
man, ain't going outside today.
I sure did go outside though. I
Freaking
went outside to go.
out.
I never took pictures because I didn't have a good quality, but I still drove around and found like some really good spots, and I came back to those spots later on. Like I still have a lot of spots that I want to go back to soon, and I hope that I do on Tuesday with my new camera. But
I started going to spots when we first started. When was it? August 2019? September 2019, right?
yeah,
Yeah, and
September 2019.
around that time was when I got
Oh no,
into a
October.
relationship.
October.
Yeah. Around the time was when I got into a relationship, so I was like,
Yeah.
so I kind of let my foot off the gas, but that shit ain't gonna happen again. You know what I'm saying? That was my bad. That shit ain't gonna happen again, especially not with this podcast. See, like y'all are really passionate about the photography. I'm really passionate about this podcast.
Yo, this podcast is
Um,
like it's like therapy, bro.
it's therapy,
Like
bro,
what you
and
want to
that's
talk
what our
about.
conversations have always been, bro.
Yeah.
I'm excited to talk about music. I know we have like that's what we
I
like
got
would really usually talk about.
I got a homie that he DJs and does like his own mixes. So I'm gonna bring him in on the podcast soon. I don't know how
Okay.
soon, but like we're gonna get to that
Nah,
topic for music and
it's like I was telling my homies. I'm gonna probably, like I said, we're probably gonna hopefully build a bigger platform.
so yeah, they could
Um,
talk about it. And
yeah,
yeah,
so it's like more exposure for both of us.
yeah,
Like we get to talk about different topics with people who are really in those lanes, and we get to fucking, you know, or they get more eyes on whatever their craft is. So it's like it's a win-win situation. But for right now, we're grinding just us, and it's fun, bro. It's
yeah.
fun.
And man,
It's fun also having. Evan?
we have those connections with people, bro. Like just meeting people from work or outside of our lives is like be able to create a bond with them and like have them, for the podcast is like it's really cool. And I wanted to get into that another topic of social media. It's like, what are your thoughts of social media? Like, does it ever affect you in like mentally or like what goes on when you go on social media? Because I know I stay off social media. I try to, I went off social media for like 5 months. Like, I didn't touch Snap. Well, I mean, I did for like group chat, but like, I didn't go on stories or Instagram and stuff for like 5 months. And I thought it was really beneficial towards me because, um, I know mentally seeing some posts like that kind of hit me in a way because you start to like relate to those and like you know what I mean. So it's like I'm happier now than what I was from that time, and I'm glad I took my time off. So it's like I just wanted to see your point of view of what you thought about it.
I think social media is cap. It's
You
all
think so?
cap.
I think so too,
Um,
but
but I think if you know it is like, I hate the whole term influencer,
yeah,
especially like social media influencer, because it's like you're not gonna show your L's, bro. Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna show you
What's real?
be
What's not?
vulnerable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So how are you influencing somebody?
yeah,
When you're portraying, a life that you ain't really living. Like, yeah, it's part of your life, the happiness. Hey, I got drinks. Like, it don't even got to be a big as influencer. Like, bro, just think back to like friends and shit that you have on Instagram. They be posting shit. Oh, they be partying. They be in the clubs. Fucking they got fucking 1942 Don Julio. Now you think they balling, bro? Like, motherfucker just spent his
his whole
whole
bank
week's
account.
fucking money, his whole week's money on trying to get a fucking body. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, it's like, uh, but I think if you go into it with a mindset of already knowing that that's just capped, then I think it's fun. I think it's another form of entertainment, bro. Where it's like, it's just something to do. But you can't really be fucking influenced by that shit, and it's hard. I think it's hard because, especially growing up, because social media really wasn't around growing up. But when you're like, when I was a teen, bro, it's like you get easily influenced by shit, bro. Because it's like you see somebody having fun, or you think they're having fun, and you're like, fuck, bro. Or you see somebody flashing money, now you're like, fuck, bro. Like, how did he got all that money, and I'm over here sitting on $5 for the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, so as you grow older, you start seeing, especially once you get close to people and their real life, and then you start seeing their social media, and it's like they're portraying something else. It's like, well, what the fuck, Like, me personally, bro, like, even me, like, a lot of people think I drink, like,
Every
on a
day.
daily basis and
Yeah,
shit like that. Yeah, bro, like, they think, like, I'm a fucking alcoholic and shit, and I rarely drink. I mean, you know more of the real me. Like I rarely
Yeah.
drink, bro. Like I'll be trying to drink sometimes, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What am I drink for? You know? But it's like, cause I just be posting shit when I'm lit, or you know, sometimes I be recording shit and then posting them
Just cause.
on some other random day, and so
Yeah.
now people think I was partying yesterday when really, bro, that shit was like
Like a week
months
ago.
ago, bro. Like what the fuck, So it's like
I do that too.
really got to go, really got to go into it with the mindset where it's like, bro, it's just all cap, bro. It's just all just for entertainment, um, and it's not necessarily a bad thing where you're, portraying a fucking 100% happy ass life or nothing. It's not a bad thing, bro. It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? What the fuck are you gonna be posting your fucking sadness for on Instagram or on Snapchat? What the fuck you gonna be doing that shit for? Um, but there are people that are influenced by that type of shit. And it's like, bro, I don't really like all that whole thing of social media influencer and all that. It's like that ain't really my thing. But what you think about social media?
I have two different perspectives. Like back then, I was 100% influenced by social media. Back then, this was like when I was like younger. I'm in my 20s now, so it's like I'll probably say around my teen years. Um, I like you said, you see people with money and like how happy they are, like getting drinks, stuff like that, posting new cars, and I'd be like, damn, like I'm working a regular job, and I see people like that. Like, how do I do that?
That's just the type of shit that causes like depression and
Yeah,
shit, bro. Like I think, I mean, I don't know the numbers, but I'm pretty sure like people are saying like how teens are at an all time high, like of ever in life,
yeah,
being like having depression and all that. I think a lot of that is social media, bro. It's like a lot of it, or a lot of people that see social media, they're like, damn, I'm not doing enough,
yeah. And then
It's like,
you take those problems from your life into social media, so it's like you're kind of just letting anybody know what you're going through, but all those people gonna care for you though. Like you're gonna make these
not
posts,
even
but
that,
they're not gonna fuck
not
with you
even
after that.
that, bro. It's like, say I follow like dude with fucking 5 million Instagram followers, and he's my age or maybe even younger. This motherfucker is a millionaire now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I'm not even doing enough. When really, bro, it's like, everybody got to live their own life, and you'll get there when you get there.
Yeah,
Like, fuck you rushing shit for,
like trust the
shit like
process,
that.
man.
Yeah, man, and it's like, social media is like really fucking taking over people's lives, bro. It's like they can't even get off the phone anymore, bro. It's like, like you can't even go out to kick it with somebody no more because they just on their phone. They just on their
They're like, "Oh,
phones.
I'm
It's like,
busy." You see him on
you know,
fucking Facebook posting a post. I'm like, okay,
yeah, it's like,
remember that
bro, like
motherfucker?
I can't even go out to kick it with nobody no more because it's like,
Yeah,
bro, might as well you on your phone. Might as well I'll just message you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
that
Like, what the fuck?
that's the thing with people nowadays. Like, they talk about how they're going through stuff, like they're depressed, and it's not to offend anybody, but like, it's like how, like I understand you're going through something, but you're on social media constantly, like posting stuff, and I understand that's something you want to do, but like, take your time off social media, focus on yourself, build up
It's
the
because
person you
like
want to
people
be.
people got to live real life, bro.
Yeah,
Social media, like I said, it's not real life, bro. It's like it's everybody's best life, I guess. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like
That shit ain't reality, bro. Like
yeah,
that shit ain't reality. Like nobody's out here just fucking got all this money every day. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously there's people that do,
yeah,
but
you never
you know what
know.
I'm
They might
saying?
have
Like,
just taken out the whole bank account and just flushed it
hey,
on.
motherfuckers are flexing their rent money and
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Their stimmy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like,
yeah.
bro,
Oh
you ain't
my
really
god.
have all that money, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, but then the next person is gonna think that, and they're gonna be like, fuck, like, how can I do something to get to that position? Now they don't think they're shit. Now that causes that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just it fucks with your head. Um, if you don't go into it with that mindset, bro, like it's just entertainment, bro.
Yeah, it's true, and that's one point of view that I had. But now the way I see it, like recently, well, not recently, but like almost like a year now, the way I've been seeing it is like it's all cap, like you said. It's not true. Don't what you read on there. Don't take it like personal or try to relate it to you. Like just go on there, check the news feed or see
For
what you like.
entertainment
That
purposes,
yeah,
man.
entertainment. That's the way I see it nowadays. Like I'll go on there rarely. Like I don't go on there every day. Like I've been on Instagram a lot more though recently. Like obviously because of I have a purpose and I gotta do photography and uploads, promoting and stuff like that. So it's like I've been on that recently and same thing with Snapchat. I'll go on there for the group chat and when I need to post to promote. Like when do you ever see me promote or like not promote but like when do you ever see me like post a story on Snap? You know what I mean? It's like it's rare.
Like, I don't know if low key was like a blessing in disguise that I'm like, um, not really a sociable person. All right, I am kind of now.
Yeah.
But how I started off in social media was I wasn't really a sociable person. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
same.
Like, bro, dead ass. The way I created Snapchat was not even me creating it. Like, it was like it was junior year, and I think motherfuckers had it since like freshman year.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, same. I
and it
got it
was
a junior
junior
year.
year, and some homegirl posted a snap of me. Um, I wasn't looking. Posted a snap of me
Oh,
and put a
off
heart
guard.
around me, right? Yeah, but I didn't. I didn't even have Snapchat or nothing, right? So I couldn't even see the shit. And then homie started telling me, "Hey, bro, like, some girl posted a picture with a heart around you. Like, what's up, y'all dating or something? What the fuck, now? Yeah.
I don't know.
Um, yeah, nah, like I knew her. She was a cool girl, but I was like, what the fuck, you know? Showed me the picture and everything. I was like, what the fuck? And then after that, I started talking to this one other girl, and she was like, "Oh, add me on Snap." I was like, "I don't have Snapchat." She was like, "Damn, you're gonna make one right now." She's like, "What's your email?" And she took my phone and started making my Snapchat. And that's how I got into Snapchat. This was at the time when I think like then you couldn't even chat with typing. You had to fucking take pictures of shit to
Yeah.
send to him. Like you couldn't. Everybody would like right away open and screenshot whatever the fuck it was. And I don't even think screenshot notifications were a thing yet. Like you didn't even know if they
Yeah.
screenshotted
Now
and
they're
shit. Like it
exposing
was like
motherfuckers, bro.
way yeah, it was back in the day.
Screen
That's how I
recording.
got
Oh
into
shit.
that. Instagram. I don't even know how the fuck I got into that, but I remember I made an Instagram, didn't use that shit for years. You know, I've
Yes.
never been
Same. I don't know how I got into Instagram.
like even now. I post probably like daily, but I just post like funny shit or promote our stuff or shit like that. Where bro, like people don't know if I'm happy, sad, mad. Like you don't fucking know what the fuck I'm really feeling. So like people that don't know me in real life don't even know what the fuck to expect coming from my social media. Like you don't know if I'm in
Yeah.
a relationship, out of a relationship, if I'm fucking drinking, if you know what I'm saying. Like you don't know. You think you know. You don't
But you
know.
but you don't.
You know. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So
100 steps ahead.
like that's what it. So I know the way I am in social media. So I know motherfuckers are
Yeah.
like this. It's like why the fuck would I take it as fucking you know reality when I know it's not, bro.
Yeah.
Like no, like I'm really into Polo G, bro. Polo
Polo
G is probably
G.
my favorite rapper right now. Shout out Polo G.
My top five
He
for sure.
just released a song. He's probably my favorite one right now. I've been in tune with him since he dropped. I don't remember if it was Finer Things or Pop Out that came out first, but those both of those songs came out around the same time and blew up both. And
I think it was
ever
Pop
since
Out.
then, bro, I think
Pop
I've
Out
been
came out first.
listening to. I can't remember. I think it was Finer Things because I know he said he wrote Finer Things when he was in jail, and I think that's the first song that he released outside of jail.
Oh, damn, I don't even
But
know
then
Polo G went
I
to
think
jail.
Pop Out. I think Pop Out blew up first, um, and then that caused people to like look more into his music, and then they saw Finer Things and Finer Things. I think that's how it happened. I may be capping. I may be all fucking talk. Anyway, And things Pop Out came out that caused me to you know get in tune with his Die Legend project. Fucking dope ass project. I don't think this
Dude, like
bro
so
fucking
many songs that
beautiful ass music.
you just relate to. It's like
Yeah.
the way he
And
describes it.
yeah, that's the thing. Then the Goat came out.
Go
That was another beautiful project, bro. Where it's like
amazing. That,
he
that
shows his vulnerability and
yeah,
shit.
amazing.
But now he just came out with a song called Rap Star, and that's what I was getting to was the song Rap Star, where it's like first off, congratulations, debut week. He debuted at #1 in the charts. It's his first #1 song
It did
on
what
the
6
Billboard.
million views in like 24 hours.
Not even. I think it was like at fucking 14 hours, and it was already a 6 mil.
Oh well, yeah,
But yeah, it
it's really
debuted.
good.
Is his first #1 single. Um, so shout out to Pology. But in the song, bro, it's like a really upbeat beat. You know, it's Einer Banks on the ukulele. You know, it's like, ding, ding, you know what I'm saying. So it's like really upbeat. You feel kind of happy. It's like a vibey song. You know, if you're just hearing it. But if you really listen to it and what the fuck he's saying, it's like a juxtaposition, bro. Where it's like he's talking about some deep ass shit. And in the song, he says something about like um he goes on like social media and it's all happiness and shit like that, but in reality he's going through shit and he's going through depression. Like he talks about his depression and a lot in his music, you know, like how he used to cope with it with drugs and shit, and ever since he stopped that, you know, how he's tried to cope with it in different ways now. But he's talking about that in his song, bro, and it's like um that's the thing, like people can look up to people like Polo G and not realize what the fuck is really going on. Like even me and shit that I've been keeping up with him pretty closely and stuff. I don't know him, bro. You know,
But you
just
feel
like
close to him, like
you never know.
through music.
But even then, bro, like you don't know a person's life. You
Yeah,
know, even though on social media, this motherfucker, you know, every day flexing with money and chains and cars and girls and you know what I'm saying.
but
But
we
at the
don't
end of
know
the day,
what's
like
really going on.
he's talking about like in the song, he's talking about he makes 2,000 a minute, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like talking about money and stuff, but then at the end, he's still talking about how like I don't mean shit. You know, like
Yeah,
his mental health ain't really all there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what social media is, bro. It's like you don't really know what the fuck people are going through. Um, you know, because at the end of the day, social media is all cap, bro. Um, you know, there are some people that post their reality and shit like that, but those motherfuckers ain't popping. You know, like you know, like if somebody's out here just posting some depressive ass shit, and come on, ain't nobody gonna, you know, follow that type of account. You know, not that many people are wanting to follow that type of account. You know, so we follow the lit accounts, and then the lit accounts make us feel like we ain't shit because I ain't lit. So fuck, nah, I ain't shit because um, so. But I really like that song. If you guys can, search up that song "Rap Star" by Polo G. Um, it's a dope ass song, man. Just listen to the words. And like I said, it's an upbeat uh beat to it. So try not to get carried away by that, man. Like sometimes, like 'cause I remember I first heard it when it released, the day it released.
yeah.
I was like, oh shit, it's a vibe. Like I was nodding my head. I wasn't really listening to it. Like I was just kind of hearing it. I think I was like, I think I was in, I think I was gaming, or I might have been in my, I don't know. I was just kind of vibing to it, you know, to the beat. And then it wasn't until I started learning the words, because of how many times I was listening to it. I'm type, like I said, I have an addictive ass attitude. So when I like something, fucking play the fuck out of it, or whatever the case. So I was playing the fuck out of the song, and I started learning the words just normally. You know, just the more you hear shit, the more instinctively you know the words. And I started listening to what the fuck I started saying, like what I was saying, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like, like this some real ass shit, bro. What the
Yeah,
hell? You
like
know,
the
and that's
deep.
when I started.
There's a deep meaning behind
Yeah,
all
that's
that.
what.
Like it's
Like, there's a moment where he's like, um, he says something about think about the old me. I swear I miss you dearly, or something like that. It's like, damn, bro. It's like he's talking about like how before the money, bro. Like he misses that him, you know.
yeah,
Um, Yeah, man, it's some deep shit that you just gotta take social media as face value. It's all a facade at the end of the day, bro. Like nobody's gonna truly show their vulnerable side on social media because at the end of the day, bro, you don't know who follows you. Um, you don't know if they're really on your side or not. Um, you know, because social media is all a numbers thing, bro. It's like everybody wants a million followers, but motherfucker, do you really know a million people now, bro? Like, you know. Um, so because of that, I'm not gonna show my vulnerable side. I'm gonna show just my dubs, not my L's.
Yeah,
And then that's gonna make people think I only take dubs when nah. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
Taking L's too, man. Yeah, you gotta take L's to learn from those mistakes.
gotta take L's to make the dubs that much better, bro.
Yeah, just like dealing with the pain of things, you find the good in other things. There's a beauty of behind the struggle. So
Yes.
trust the process, get through it. Remember, social media is all cap. I be on there capping sometimes.
He said I'd be on the caffeine sometime from time to time.
Not no more though. But uh,
I'd be
yeah,
on there capping.
yeah. Sometimes it's just well, it's been mainly promotions for me, but yeah, I used to cap a lot on there just for fun.
Yo, you see my fire alarm shit that is like it's
Yeah,
fake.
it's
It's
up.
covered.
Oh, was it because of the batteries or?
It's covered with like paper and tape, for when I be getting high, so that I don't ring. I'm just kidding. Nah, I got that shit
Oh,
from
cap.
working
See, he's
in the
capping
hotel.
already.
My brother painted my roof
Oh,
or my
okay.
ceiling,
Yeah.
and he taped it too. Obviously not painted, but nah, I got that shit from working in the hotel because motherfuckers would do that shit, but like they would fucking cover the thing
For
for when
smoke.
they did get high.
Yeah.
Yeah, like from when they were smoked, like it wouldn't ring. Yeah. I just saw that shit in the back of my head. I was like, oh, shit, that's funny.
Let me find out, bro.
Bro. You know what's funny though too? I'm not even gonna say all that.
Nah, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah. Nah,
All right.
nah, nah, nah. It's gonna make me look bad. It's gonna make me look bad.
All
I
right.
ain't trying to.
All right, for sure. But I think that wraps up this episode of the Never Too Late Podcast, episode number 4.
Yes,
I
sir.
think we got everything that we needed to go into. I know we spoke a lot on photography, almost like an hour and a half of it.
Yeah.
Uh, Social media, how it impacted us or influenced us in a way, different perspectives of the way we see it. Um, Anything you want to say before we end it?
Yeah, man. I know we were talking bad about social media, but still
Oh,
follow our
yeah,
photography
it's
page. You
all
know what I'm
cat.
saying? Because that one we ain't capping on that one. It's just
Nah,
photography.
that's some real shit though. Like,
It's just photography. I'm talking about influencers. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Follow them, but know that you're following somebody that may not be portraying their full life. Don't get influenced by influencers. You know what I'm saying?
do your own
Um,
thing. Take time to
be
build.
yourself.
Yeah, be yourself.
Shout out to Alexis.
Yeah,
Shout out
shout
to
out to
Alexis.
Alexis.
Be yourself.
Be yourself, man.
Um, yeah, yeah, man. Follow everything in the description. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe. Really comment. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're really trying to improve and stuff like that. So
Talk your shit.
y'all could really,
Talk your shit.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're really trying to improve. Um, you know, we can't improve if we don't get no feedback. Because there's only so much that I could, that when we look back at the video that I catch stuff like that. And also leave topics. Because at this point in time we're coming up with a topic. So what if y'all aren't really interested in
Yeah, we
shit
kind of
we're
come up
talking
with these
about?
topics like very late though. Like,
Yeah,
might be a day before. Like, I know I came out with these 2 topics yesterday. Well, no, well, I wanted to talk about photography for a while now. I just never brought it up though. But for us to
yeah.
even talk
So
about it that long, it's kind of like we're improving. No.
so really, bring up topics that y'all may find fun. They don't even have to be a serious topic, man.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll do our research
I
on it.
guess,
Like, it could be conspiracy theories or something
yeah.
personal.
Oh, that's actually a dope ass thing that I don't want to get into is
Yeah. Next
conspiracy
episode.
theories.
I was thinking of next episode.
So name some conspiracy theories comment it, comment the whole ass series if you really want to. If not, just name it and we'll look into it and stuff like that. But yeah, man, just some fun shit, some deep shit, some whatever the hell you want us to talk about. Really comment, man. I think that's the one thing that we're missing. Like we get views, we get hours watched in our videos, but we don't really get comments, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying? Comment, share it, um, like it. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't like it, then fuck it, dislike it, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. It is what it is.
Talk your shit. No,
Talk your shit. But hi man, and yeah, like I said, share it with people. You may not fuck with us, but maybe
spread the
your
love.
best friend does.
Spread
You know
the
what I'm
love.
saying? You may not fuck with us, but maybe your best friend does. And what's up
Yeah.
to your best friend? You know what I'm saying?
Let her know.
Or if it's a dude, then what's up, get your number, girl. No, I'm saying, yeah, man.
But
You got
yeah.
anything else?
No, that's about it. I mean, thank you guys for watching. Like Edgar said, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. We upload every Monday at 12 p.m. Western time.
It's gonna be 10, yeah,
Yeah.
Pacific Standard Time.
Pacific
But that's gonna
Standard
be as for the current podcast. But the current podcast is gonna be elevating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna be adding to it. Hopefully starting this week, maybe next week. 2 more episodes per week. To put out more content, man. And not only that, but the channel's gonna grow with different content. So the podcast is gonna be part of it. Hopefully different content throughout the week.
Yeah.
You may only see one of us in the other content. Like you may fuck around and see Brian does a personal video, and then I fuck around and come back with my own personal video. You know what I'm
Oh, you
saying?
trying to
So,
be better than me? What?
what's up, cut? But nah. So we're definitely gonna be putting out more content. Um, for the time being, man, I think that's gonna wrap it up. Much love, much respect, as always.
So, man, you guys enjoy your week. Don't work too hard.